Great. We've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard inside, and the dunk by Giannis.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Halliburton against Lillard. And it's Halliburton penetrating, and that one drops for him.
Driving lanes are created because they have to respect Halliburton's perimeter shot.
Turner against Antetokounmpo. That's it. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And finished off by Halliburton.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls. They've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
And Lopez throws it down.
Left it at the rack, and the big man Lopez there to punch it home.
Now, here is Halliburton. Siakam outside. Pass to Nembhard. Kicks it out to Siakam. Clock at 6. Here's Nesmith. Hands it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's Lillard. Nembhard covering. Lopez sets a screen for Prince. Back to Lopez. And stolen by Siakam. Halliburton against Giannis. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And Giannis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report.
How about Prince? Really crafty defensively and coming up with the takeaway.
Halliburton right side. Siakam for three. Bucks leading by 4. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Now, here's Halliburton. Siakam outside. Halliburton finds Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lillard scanning the floor. He gets it in there. 10 points for Giannis.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Siakam for 3. Another miss by Siakam. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. Kicks it out to Lillard. There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Rise and fire. So this is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Lillard the pass to Lopez. Lopez a screen. Lillard from outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Nembhard's shot is good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard. Pass to Prince. Back to Lillard. The rebound by Turner.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Nembhard. Siakam a screen on Lillard. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Nembhard and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The 3. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Giannis. Lillard's got 6.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Siakam a screen on Kuzma. Here's Halliburton. Takes it off the glass. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And Greg, you think about what they call float D. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Now here's Prince. Still scoreless. It's good.
Well, I really like how Taurean Prince plays within himself. He'll take whatever the defense gives him.
Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Lopez against Halliburton. Driving the lane. And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Nembhard. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that, Giannis. I love the Greek freak. But I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Here's Lillard, following the score by Miles Turner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 10. Siakam outside. Here's Nembhard. And it's sent back by Prince.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Bucks leading by 5. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Back to Giannis. A shot missing. Good work defensively by Turner. Siakam passes to Nesmith. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
For Indiana, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. There's 5 for 9. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Halliburton. Lillard outside. Beyond the arc. And the Bucks miss again. Pacers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
For Indiana, Pascal Siakam, 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We've got Thomas Bryant. Walker out there with Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's McConnell in at the 1. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with.
And nice read for Mathurin. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
And finished off by Porter.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
That one goes in. The Bucks trail. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by McConnell. Porter kicks to Portis. Shoots over Toppin. And it's good off the back rim and in.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on, and a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Portis sets the pick for Trent. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Good on the bucket. And the Pacers with possession here. Drives to the hoop. The shot by McConnell, no good. And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. Outside Portis. Jackson setting the pick here for Portis. Pacers with the rebound. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
A skillful move there by Mathurin against the contact, somehow finding a way to get the shot to fall.
Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
Bryant with a screen on Porter. The kick out to Walker. Back to McConnell. Walker with a screen for Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Pass to McConnell. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And Portis throws it down.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on them, throwing it down with force.
McConnell kicks to Toppin. Toppin sets a screen for Bryant. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The free throw drops for Bryant. Both free throws good for Bryant.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
They set the screen. Jackson dishes to Sims. Back to Jackson. To the paint. The shot, no good. Walker with some nice D. Indiana leading. And he drives in. And the shot goes in. Walker's got his first points of the game.
For his size, Walker had great burst off the bounce.
Trent passes to Portis. Sims in the corner. Outside Porter. Outside Portis. Over Toppin. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Portis has got 6 here in this quarter. 7 seconds left here in the third quarter. McConnell kicks to Toppin. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's the Pacers. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. Halliburton finds Nesmith. Turner with a screen on Lillard, driving to the basket. A nice shot by Nesmith.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's Lillard. Back to Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Nembhard grabs the board.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Halliburton. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Now, here's Nesmith. Covered by Lillard. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Kicks it out to Prince. Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Misses the 3. Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Siakam outside. Back to Nembhard. Out to Turner. 5 to shoot. Siakam up top. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Out to Turner. Back to Halliburton. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
Here's Giannis. Giannis says, get off me.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
And finished off by Halliburton.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Turner comes with the double team. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Shooting foul as the coach's challenge has been issued. This game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
At the line for the Bucks, Kyle Kuzma taking 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Siakam with it, out-guarded by Giannis. Turner with the screen. Takes it out to Siakam. Halliburton outside. 3-pointers off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Halliburton passes to Nemo. Turner with the screen on Prince. There's the drive.
And you don't ever.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated.
Andrew Nemo. 2 shots.
I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Antetokounmpo inside. Turner covering.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Halliburton.
Big-time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Turner. Lillard dishes to Prince. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, no good on the dunk. And stolen by Kuzma. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Here is Lillard. Driving inside. It's good! Buries the game-winning shot!
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
He knew it was good when it left his hand. He started celebrating as soon as it got off his fingertip.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. From
We should... see some great ball movement with these two teams, Graham. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. We've got George. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, slick drive by Halliburton, cutting through the defense into a shot.
To the right side, three-pointer Embiid knocks down the triple. Embiid's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. It's a 3-point game. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game. Halliburton against Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Grimes. Off the mark there with a 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also has some good depth, and that really helped.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat, and the conversation quickly turned to Embiid. Coach said we know he can be unstoppable, but we're hoping to slow him down just a little. Double teams might be a part of that, but I don't want to give away all of our tricks. So it sounds like Joel can expect a lot of defensive pressure tonight.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Siakam. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Paul George.
I like how Siakam uses his body control to adjust to what the defense is doing.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Mathurin with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. Back to Mathurin. 5 on the clock. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Up and over Gordon. And it's Mathurin missing. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Boom! He jammed it straight down.
He's a small guy with big hops. Maxey goes up high for that finish.
Halliburton up top. Maxey covering. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Maxey. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. There's a screen by Turner. Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Yeah, what a dunk from Halliburton. The defense has to push him further out.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Nails it from 3. Embiid's got 8.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Turner. Poked away. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Now here's Nembhard, defended by Gordon. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when he misses those.
And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got 3 assists now in this one. Right side Mathurin. Turner, a screen on George. To the wing, right side. Turner passes to Mathurin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's a screen by Turner. Nembhard, good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Maxey against Halliburton. Embiid, a screen on Halliburton. Launches a 3, and Embiid is good for 3. He's got 11.
Look, and he knows he has the green light. Embiid's kind of attitude in these moments just makes him even more lethal.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Embiid, a screen on Halliburton. Maxey passes to Gordon. Off target with the 3. Indiana leading. That's tipped. Turner finds Mathurin. Halliburton outside. Turner, a screen on Gordon. Back to Turner. Outside Mathurin. And Embiid with the block. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's Maxey. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
Siakam at power forward with Turner in its center. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. And it's Halliburton in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Now here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Over Halliburton. Gordon, the pass to Oubre. 4 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. And the dunk by Halliburton.
And good work by Halliburton, outthinking the defense and creating an opportunity for himself.
Maxey on the wing, defended by Halliburton. Here's George. Here's Maxey, driving inside, gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change in the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
And I appreciate how confident Halliburton is. For a guard, he handles himself well and deep.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Oh, Embiid hits from outside.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Halliburton. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And he has taken over this game. Halliburton looks like he's on cruise control at this point.
Maxey, that's good.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. 76ers trail by 3. Right side Maxey. Outside Oubre. George feels it out a bit. Maxey with a screen on Siakam. And the jam by George.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
And they take the lead. Maxey's got 8.
Continuing to work. No give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
Halliburton outside. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Halliburton. Joel Embiid with the board. And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Here he goes. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
What you love about Max is he plays with so much energy, it's hard to keep up with.
Here's Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Embiid. Wing shot on the way. No good. His first miss. He's 5 for 6 now. Indiana trailing here. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
The defense is a little rough with Halliburton, so credit to him for committing to his selection.
First free throw is good. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead, but look, he tied things up.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Halliburton on the drive. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, Tyrese. That is how you complete a drive.
Out to the right wing. Three-pointer Embiid. Philadelphia with another miss. The Pacers have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Gordon against Mathurin. Beyond the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
The 3, George. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Siakam against Maxey. Siakam in the post. And that one's good. Siakam's got 6 points.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Indiana ahead. They lead by 4. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. We've got Edwards, and it's Yabusele in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's McConnell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for him.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Drummond. Here's Yabusele. Here's McCain. He's marked by McConnell. Shot clock at 5. Drummond. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Taking 2 shots.
People were worried that this was slow.
Video review under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Drummond. And so Drummond nails them both. And a minute played as the second half gets going. McConnell with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Toppin, a screen on Edwards. McConnell passes to Nesmith. Back to McConnell. Toppin, a screen on Edwards. Kicks it out to Bryant. Pure from 3-point range. Bryant's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
They get it again. Here's Drummond. Oh, and Bryant with a block. To the paint. And Nesmith gets it to go. And now it's a 7-point Indiana lead.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Second team foul.
The first one falls.
For the 76ers, McCain. 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Pacers leading by 5. Takes it inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Love the energy here in the 3rd. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Now the Pacers on the move. Back to Nesmith. It's deflected. It's Edwards on the wing from outside the arc. Pass to McCain. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Edwards. Shoots over Nesmith. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Edwards has got 4 points in the quarter.
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
McConnell passes to Walker. Toppin with it. Drummond defending. The kick out to Walker. Back to Toppin. Launches it. Drummond grabs the miss.
2 minutes.
Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. Here's McCain. He's marked by McConnell. Pass to Bona. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
McConnell passes to Nesmith. Here's a screen by Bryant. And Nesmith, here we go. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's McCain. He's marked by McConnell. Drummond, a screen on McConnell. Here's McCain. Drills it from deep. McCain's got 5 points.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Now here's McConnell. He's closely guarded. Pass to Toppin. The kick out to Walker. Back to Toppin. Fires the three. And it's Bona with the rebound. The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. For the tie. And it's all tied up. Bona's got 4 points in the quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. McConnell goes in. Outside Neesmith. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 6.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Third quarter comes to a close and a battle break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Obi Toppin out there with Walker. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then it's Aaron Neesmith. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Here's Grimes. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And for the Pacers, they're shooting the rock at 58%. Here's Toppin. It's hauled in by Oubre. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Maxey on the wing. He's marked by McConnell. Maxey, that's good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. A new lineup here for Indiana. The 76ers also with a sub. Gordon, he's checked in for Grimes. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And then Embiid with the dunk.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
Oh, taking the contact. Halliburton.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Nembhard outside. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Maxey, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Maxey daring the D to try and stop him on his way to the bucket.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. Siakam with a screen on Maxey. Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Gordon with a screen on Halliburton. Maxey out to Oubre. For 3, Gordon fires in the triple. Gordon's got 6 in the quarter.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Halliburton against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Right side Maxey. And the shot goes in. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
Halliburton goes outside Mathurin. Siakam with a screen on George. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Philadelphia ball.
The Sixers lead by 4. 1:21 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Embiid. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Now Siakam. From deep three-point land. Rebound by Maxey.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Gordon, the pass to George. Out to Oubre. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Gordon pulls it in. And here is Maxey. Fires away from way outside. Off target with the shot. And so it's Philadelphia with the dub. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey out there with Paul George. Then there's Oubre, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. And slam dunk by Maxey.
A pretty nimble guy. Maxey mixes up the defender with that dribble move to create space.
And to Kumbo, and it's good for 2.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Maxey into the lane. Sweet little floater. Maxey's got his second basket.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's Giannis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. I mean, he has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, to have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist, and it being game time for some of the most memorable moments of his career.
76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. That one falls. Maxey's got 6.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
And Lillard throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Here's Yabusele. Maxey attacking. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it, done.
Lopez kicks to Kuzma. Bucks passing it around. Lillard the pass to Kuzma. Lopez outside. And again, the Bucks miss. Philadelphia leading by 5. Pass to George. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And here are the 76ers now. Here's Yabusele. He takes it in, and that one is hammered home.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Got that one up quick. Lillard's got 5.
Incredible range. Lillard makes these deep shots look like they're effortless.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
Yeah, thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
Here's Yabusele. Kicks it out to Maxey. On the clock. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Lopez sets a screen for Prince. Pass to Lopez. Prince dishes to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
And it's sent back by Lillard. Giannis outside. Stolen by George. Maxey against Lillard. Maxey passes to Embiid. Lets a floater go. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Embiid is out there with Yabusele. Then it's George. Then there's Maxey. And it's Oubre in at the 3. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Here's Maxey, following the score by Damian Lillard. And the shot goes in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Wow, Giannis with the strong finish inside.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Yep, that one goes.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Lillard attacking, and Lillard throws it down.
Well, he can shoot the 3, so defenses have to go out and overplay him, and that's what creates lanes for him to do stuff like that.
Maxey, and the layup's good off the glass. Maxey's got 8 here in the quarter.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
The highlight reels tough from Antetokounmpo. My goodness.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Maxey passes to Yabusele. Back to Maxey. Pass to Yabusele. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Great D that time from Giannis.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. But I thought he laid straight up and in.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
It's good.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Run for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
Giannis slashing, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Typically, it takes Giannis one stride to get where he wants to go. And in that one stride, he's covering so much ground, you can't keep up with him.
Now, here's Maxey. And 2 points for him.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Prince kicks to Lillard. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. It's up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And now a 6-point Bucks lead.
And Lillard a flat-out gunner from deep because he's just a lethal shooter from way outside.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Pass to Lillard. Lets it go with the three. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers trail by 4. Tries from 16. Rebound Milwaukee. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The 3 ball. And Damian Lillard, good for the 3. Lillard's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Milwaukee. Maxey against Lillard. An easy 2 points on the layup. Maxey's got 26.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Now, here's Lillard. 17 points in the game. Over Maxey. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Pass to Embiid. There's Embiid with the dunk.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some fun.
Giannis a screen on Maxey. Here's Lillard. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Maxey with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Maxey finds Oubre. On the wing, George. Here's the teardrop. And it's sent back by Lopez. 3-pointer, Lillard. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Milwaukee. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given up. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Jackson is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Porter. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
That's the right play call, as Portis is a big target on the U.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Jackson up top, Edwards defending. Jackson looking around. Here's Sims, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Bona. Nails the baby hook. Bona's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times the coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And a wide open look for Porter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Porter's got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
From past the arc, a nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 5.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
Here's Grimes. That shot off. Great D that time from Portis. Porter passes to Sims, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract limits. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money. A star player or those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. And stolen by Drummond. 1:44 left in the third. Here's McCain, guarded by Porter. Poked away. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Porter. Floats one. He gets that one. He's got 7.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Bucks leading by 10. Portis the screen. Here's Trent. Plays it up and banks it in.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And Jackson throws it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Sims in the corner. Left side, Portis. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Portis has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And Portis attacking with some confidence. That's in his range.
Embiid banked in off the glass.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Porter against Maxey. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Lopez finds Lillard. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Open jump shot off the mark. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bucks lead by 15. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Bucks leading by 15 on the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Tyrese Maxey out there with George. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Embiid. And it's Yoru in at the 4th spot. Here's Maxey. Over Lillard. Maxey, no good. Milwaukee's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. A floater. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Maxey. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Maxey's got 28 points for the game.
Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes. And he doesn't make a mistake that time.
And that's just cold
gutted right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Now George. Back to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis erasing that shot with his length. Shooters have to beware of where Giannis is.
And it's Lillard missing. The 76ers trail by 17. Nobody near George. Off target with his 3.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
Yabusele kicks to Oubre. Pass to Yabusele. Now, here's Maxey. Outside, George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
76ers, Paul George.
Good on the second free throw. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Lillard outside. Hands it from downtown. Lillard's got 22.
Well, Lillard works so hard on the offensive end of the floor. It's really what helps him get going like this.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Maxey against Lillard. Lopez with the block. And they're able to recover. Maxey.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
They get it again. Stolen by George. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Second personal.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
And Lillard throws it down.
You know, not many guys can change pace on the dribble the way Lillard does it. Just phenomenal.
No good from Yabusele. Bucks leading by 19 points. Tries the spin move. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Maxey.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Back to Lillard. .129 left in the fourth quarter. The 76ers trail by 19.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bucks.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Nice time from Embiid. The big man showing off his vision there.
Giannis with it. Now defended by Oubre. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Lillard against Maxey. Lets it go from deep. And it's Damian Lillard with the 3. And the Bucks lead by 21.
finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
Lillard from deep three-point land, trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Embiid. That's 36 points for Tyrese Maxey. Pass to Lillard. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. And slam dunk by Maxey. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lillard way outside. And that time, also a missed shot. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
Grant, look. Looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the center position. Halliburton, and he lays it up and in.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. Siakam against Lopez. Siakam left side. Pass to Turner. The three. Rebounded by Lopez. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Antetokounmpo. Bam.
The long strides of Giannis help him get down the court fast. A lethal player in transition.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Oh, got that one up quick.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Antetokounmpo, bam!
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Siakam, the pass to Nesmith. Siakam with a screen on Prince. Outside Nesmith. Siakam the screen. Shot clock at 6. Low block shot. Nesmith's shot is off. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez finds Lillard. Kuzma with the ball. To the left side wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And just tremendous putback ability. Giannis with that length and agility just unstoppable.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Now here's Siakam. Pass to Turner. Halliburton with the ball. Siakam with a screen on Kuzma. Halliburton outside. There's a screen by Turner. Lets it go from deep. And Tyrese Halliburton good for 3. Halliburton's got 11 points.
What you love about Tyrese Halliburton is the consistency from the perimeter. This guy can make deep shots.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, BA, got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Halliburton on the attack. Siakam for 3. First shot won't go. Milwaukee leading by 4. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers.
You can tell the moment the pass left his hands, he knew he messed up.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Siakam. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, BA, that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the 3, but go to your first strength.
Now here's Halliburton. 11 points in the game. Siakam finds Halliburton. Turner with it. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Matherin. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks. Guys?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the court for the Pacers, Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton runs point with Matherin flanking him. And it's Turner in at the 5, down low. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
The frame of Halliburton makes you think he can't finish through contact, but folks, that's a wiry, strong frame right there.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside. Just a millisecond late, so close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Lopez, the screen on Halliburton. For three, here's Lillard. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers. It's almost effortless how he shoots.
Kuzma against Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Kuzma. Pass to Turner. Siakam, the screen. Tries yet again. Three-pointer Mathurin. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And Lillard gets it to go.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Siakam outside. And here's Turner. Siakam, a pass to Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Turner. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, EA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
Lopez, the screen on Halliburton. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Giannis with a ferocious take.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
They need this. Oh, wow! Tyrese Halliburton.
Wow, that's a big-time finish from Tyrese Halliburton. Take off. Let him hear you, Tyrese.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Lopez, the screen on Halliburton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Siakam finds Halliburton. Siakam with a screen on Kuzma. Halliburton on the attack. Oh, those long strides. Halliburton.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Outside Mathurin. And we've got 1:18 left in the second. Turner passes to Halliburton. Three-pointer, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Lillard. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Third team foul.
There's 57 seconds left in the half. For three, here's Lillard. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Offensive rebound, Antetokounmpo. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Neesmith passes to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Turner. From downtown. Connects from downtown. Turner's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
The kick out to Kuzma. Lopez, the screen. Pulls up, high post. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half now in the books. The Bucks on top. There. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Jackson out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Sims in at the center spot. That's the group from Milwaukee right now. To the inside. Sims can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 5. The drive by Nembhard. Bryant outside. Shot clock at 5. Walker with it. Jackson in his pocket. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Milwaukee ball.
Milwaukee leading by 5. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Walker with it. No made baskets yet. Pass to Bryant. Back to Walker. Now Bryant. Stolen by Jackson. It's a one-on-one situation. A chance here to catch up with Allen from the sideline.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set his all-star point.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
First team foul. At the line for Bobby Portis.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
What's up?
That free throw good from Portis. Pacers trail by 8. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. McConnell with it. Portis picks him up. Yep, count it.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Portis. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Portis has got 5 points. And for the Pacers, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. McConnell against Porter. Toppin, a screen on Porter. McConnell goes in, lays it up and banks it in. McConnell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Portis finds Porter. Back to Portis. The offensive rebound. Sims, the pass to Portis. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
Toppin, a screen on Porter. Outside Walker. Pass to Toppin. Bryant outside. Back to Toppin. Launches the three. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
Well, big men like Toppin need to shoot from range, and he's showing he's got tremendous touch.
Porter's shot is off. And Walker's got the ball here for Indiana. Trailing by 5. Back to McConnell. Bryant a screen on Porter. McConnell goes in. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
A new lineup here for Indiana. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. .141 left in the third. The drive by Nembhard. Kicks it out to Bryant. Takes the three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's Sims. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bucks lead by 7.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Porter against McConnell. Pass to Toppin. Back to McConnell. Five to shoot. Going inside. Tipped. Porter with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Trent from long range. That shot missing. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Toppin, a screen on Jackson. Toppin outside. Pass to Walker. Back to Toppin. Walker with it. Toppin outside. Fires the three, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Ball. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Milwaukee shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Pacers trail by 10. Halliburton outside. From deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Turner with the block. Fires from way outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Milwaukee ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Bucks leading by 10. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Mathurin at the 2 with Nesmith at the 3. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. And Lillard gets it to go.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Pacers trail by 13. Here's Halliburton knifing in. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Halliburton goes. Wow, what a strong flush from Halliburton.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Lopez, a good look. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Driving to the basket. And that one, good.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Lopez, the screen on Halliburton. The three, here's Lillard. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Kuzma against Halliburton. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Siakam, down to 5 on the shot clock.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Here's Halliburton, just 3 to shoot. Over Kuzma, off the left rim and out. For 3, here's Lillard, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Lillard's got 25 points.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Got it.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game, and they pick up 2.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Antetokounmpo for 3. The rebound by Nesmith.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Mathurin, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Pacers trail by 9. Here's Halliburton, and the dunk by Halliburton.
Now, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Will not go, misses off the front iron. Halliburton outside. There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton finds Turner. To the right side. Pass to Mathurin. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. And now it's just a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
This is what the team likes about Mathurin. He's calm and cool when they need him to step up.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Turner. Well, the Pacers shooting it at 52%. Outside for Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Prince. Halliburton outside.
Two things you love here. How confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
Good on the first. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal. Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Halliburton for 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Mathurin with a steal. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Lillard. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Lillard's got 31.
Yeah, it looks so delicate coming off his fingertips. Lillard's floater is a lethal one.
Out of bounds, Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
Pacers ball.
15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Pacers foul. Tyrese Halliburton. First personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
So we see the Bucks get the win here. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll
So often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They're going with Mathurin and Neesmith on the wings. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the point.
Tremendous explosion on that launch by Halliburton, throwing it down.
Maxey passes to Gordon. Back to Maxey. Outside for George. Here he goes. It's rebounded by Neesmith.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Turner with a screen on Maxey. Over in the corner, Turner. Gordon against Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Out to Turner. 6 to shoot. Back to Halliburton.
Love the fact that Paul George expends great energy at both ends of the floor. He's a rangy defender who's extremely disruptive.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fall. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Neesmith. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Back to Maxey. That one's not going to go. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. With the drive, that one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Driving lanes are created because they have to respect Halliburton's perimeter shot.
Here's Maxey. Another miss by Maxey. Pacers leading by 3. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Will it go? Another miss by Maxey.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now, Mathurin, after the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. Here's Neesmith. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And great hustle from Maxey in the open court, getting there on the fast break.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And the shot goes down. Halliburton's got 10 points.
He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. And the 3 off target. Pacers leading by 7. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Halliburton slams it in.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Here's Maxey. No good on the 3. Here's Mathurin. Takes it out with both hands and rips it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's Indy. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
You know, something else they've done really, really well, and I know the analytics don't support it, but they've made the most out of their mid-range jumper opportunities.
And so in the game for the Pacers, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. Here's George. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Assertive move by Embiid.
Once he gets that low, there's nothing you can do about it. Embiid is a major handful inside.
Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Philadelphia ball.
The 76ers trail by 14. Here's Maxey. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing through contact.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Nesmith. Turner with a screen on Maxey. Here's Turner. Mathurin with the ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got 4 assists in the game. Oubre kicks to Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Fires the 3. Embiid, no good. Pacers leading by 14. Here's Halliburton. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
And again, it's Philadelphia. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And a wide open look for Halliburton. No good on the triple.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep. Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
And already Mathurin has a pretty dynamic drive, but getting the drop on the defense all season won't be easy.
Gordon with no one around, and the 3 ball is good. Gordon's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking me in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
Mathurin passes to Neesmith. Back to Mathurin. From the arc. A putback, and Turner stays with it.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays. Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Pass to Siakam. Tries from 7. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 6 assists now in the game. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Neesmith. With 2 seconds left.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Pacers up 19. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Drummond. Yabusele out there with Edwards. And it's Grimes in at shooting guard. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Drummond. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Drummond's got his first 2 points.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game. Here's McCain. To the inside. And here we go with Toppin running it up the court. And Walker throws it down hard.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
The 76ers trail by 21. Here's Drummond. It's rebounded by Bryant.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Bryant with a screen for McConnell. Buries it from three-point range. McConnell's got 7.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
McCain's shot is off.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Abu Saleh kicks to Drummond. Takes it inside. He draws iron on the dunk. The Pacers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And McConnell gets it to go.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Indiana. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Walker, and Walker throws it down hard.
Assisted by.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And they pick up 2.
When Drummond's points come, they tend to come inside. He's got a lot of ways to beat you down low.
McConnell scanning the floor, driving in. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
It's Nembhard on the wing, still without a basket. Bryant passes to McConnell. Hits it from three-point range.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
They get it back. Edwards. Can't hit from in close. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting it in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Here's Maxey. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
When Maxey is clicking on all cylinders, he is a tough guy to slow down.
The kick out to Walker. Bryant passes to McConnell. Now Nembhard, defended by Gordon.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Gordon, up top Embiid. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside, Maxey, just 5 on the clock. Embiid with the screen on McConnell. Maxey. Back to Embiid. Pass to George. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Toppin.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there.
And so it's Indiana, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Indiana, the backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job just bouncing off the floor there.
They double-team Siakam. Left side, Mathurin. The tray. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers shooting 43% from the floor. Outside for George. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
Look at how high George gets off these drives to the hoop. Banging it down with the violence of a madman.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. And the shot is good. Halliburton's got 26.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. And finished off by Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
And it's good, 2 points.
Man, I love watching Turner pull up for the jumper. Always helps to have a bigger guy who can shoot the ball.
Now, here's George, guarded closely, off on the layup. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Outside Mathurin. Turner inside. Embiid's there. Outside Mathurin. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Siakam for 3. Great D that time from Oubre. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, from the first time I saw Gordon play, this guy is always in an attack mode, which makes it a tough cover for the defense.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Pass to Halliburton. Turner for 3. Back to Halliburton. On the wing, Mathurin. And a miss there on the triple. For Philadelphia, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Indiana's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Turner finds Mathurin. Takes the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Maxey. Nice move. And the shot goes in. Maxey's got 23.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Siakam's shot is off.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pacers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but you do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Now, here's George. Neesmith covering. Oubre against Turner. Outside, Maxey. Lob pass to George. And here's Maxey. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Oubre with the steal. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by Turner. So it's the Pacers now. Mathurin passes to Turner. There's the triple. Oubre pulls it in. Halliburton with the steal. Turner for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And So Milwaukee will get the first possession. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Lillard. Giannis a screen on George. Lillard misses.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. And Coach remarked, handle? Can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clog lanes, but really all we can do is pray his shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. There's the 3. And it's Damian Lillard with the 3.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
Maxey against Lillard. For the 3. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Drummond. Maxey's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Giannis with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Back to Giannis. Out to Kuzma. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. From deep, Prince. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The Bucks trail. Lillard outside. Stolen by George. 5-on-3 break. From downtown. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, Paul George not waiting around, wanting to get out in transition, run the floor, and become a dangerous weapon on the perimeter.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Embiid against Giannis. Second chance effort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Maxey looking it over. Oubre outside. And Drummond kicks to Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Maxey passes to Drummond. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. It's all knotted up.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the three.
Maxey against Lillard. Drummond passes to Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Maxey's got 7.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
From deep, Prince, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Maxey on the wing, covered by Lillard. Maxey kicks to Embiid. Offline with his 3. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land. That was something else.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Maxey attacking, and he gets the bucket. 9 points for Tyrese Maxey.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Lillard against George. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Lillard with the bucket.
And Lillard a flat-out gunner from deep because he's just a lethal shooter from way outside.
Pass to Embiid. Maxey against Prince. This one for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And the second free throw, good. And he nails the 3rd.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Lopez, a screen on George. Lillard from outside. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. That quarter had to and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
They've got Drummond. Tyrese Maxey out there with George. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Drummond working against Kuzma. Floats it up for Giannis. Kicks it out to Lillard. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Total lack of hesitation. Lillard trusting his selections completely.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report.
Still Sixers ball.
Outside, Maxey, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Maxey finds Drummond. Back to Maxey. Drills it from outside. Maxey's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Down low, Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. From past the arc. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. And he makes good on the layup. And now an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
And look at Maxey blowing past the contact. He is just too fast.
Out to Kuzma. Giannis outside. Good! Giannis from deep.
Giannis not afraid to stretch it out that time with the 3-ball.
Maxey against Prince. Oubre outside. 76ers moving the ball around. Embiid inside. Guarded by Kuzma.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Lopez, a screen on George. Nobody near Lillard. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. In the corner, George with it. A new 14 for the 76ers. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the 76ers lead by 8.
If you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still might get into double digits. He's that much of a force on the offensive glass.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Antetokounmpo passes to Kuzma. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Kuzma. Here's Lillard. And another basket for Milwaukee. Here's Drummond. And a miss there off the inbound. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Bobby Portis out there with Jackson. Then it's Gary Trent. Then there's Kevin Porter. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis.
Reviewing close detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul.
First team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Bona. Here's Grimes, guarded by Porter. From 15 feet away. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Edwards from the arc. Suns with the rebound. Bucks trail by 6. Inside. Portis kicks to Sims. Outside Jackson. A three-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's McCain. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Grimes. Here's McCain. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The 76ers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Bucks trail by 5. Left side, Portis. And the layup's good off the glass.
Not easy to keep Bobby Portis away from the painted area where he carves out a lot of room and just works hard.
Here's McCain. Defended by Trent. A nice shot by McCain. To the inside. Simmons. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And it's Bona missing. Bucks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Into the lane. Nice shot by Yabusele. Yabusele's got 6. Bucks trail by 3.
Nice to see Porter Jr. get aggressive, not settle for a J, and take it into the defense.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Kevin Porter Jr.
And he sinks the second. Philadelphia has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's McCain. Off target from outside. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Bona. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Sims with the rebound. Milwaukee's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13.
Assisted Bobby Portis.
The 76ers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Yabusele. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Jackson. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Maxey attacking. Here's Drummond. Outside, George. Back to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
And Drummond just rising up. Gets on top of the defense.
Porter kicks to Trent. Porter against George. Porter's a screen on George. To the paint and stolen by Drummond. George passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. 76ers lead by 4.
That's right, fans.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Bucks trail by 4. They've got Embiid. Andre Drummond is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Paul George. And it's Maxey in at point guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And it's Lillard missing. Philadelphia's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. George finds Drummond. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And the 76ers get it back. And Drummond throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Lillard, the pass to Giannis. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard. Kuzma outside. Fires, high post. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Maxey. Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Embiid with the block.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Lopez, a screen on George. Lillard again missing. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And George with the stuff.
A good chance to see Paul George burst that time.
Lillard against George. A floater, count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Lillard.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Maxey. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lillard finds Giannis. Powers through inside, Giannis.
Yeah, Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
Drummond the screen. Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. No good with the triple. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Lillard. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Back to Maxey. 5 on the clock. from about 16. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
So the bigger the possession, the more engaged Taurean Prince is. Wow.
Lillard against Maxey. Pass to Drummond. And he converts the layup. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
Needing a bucket, Andre Drummond goes and gets it.
Lopez, a screen on George. And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Lillard outside. Kuzma against Oubre. Giannis sets a screen for Kuzma. Giannis passes to Kuzma. Prince with the ball. Maxey covering. Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. Here's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. Drummond with a screen on Lillard. Maxey. That one goes in. Maxey's got 29.
Not one to turn down a challenge. Maxey. Wow.
Lillard misses. The 76ers leading by 3. Left side, George. 52 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
Lillard scanning the floor. Lopez sets a screen through Lillard. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside, Maxey. Lock at 6. Back to Drummond. And the rejection by Giannis. Nice hit again. He's off on that one. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. They didn't make it easy on themselves. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.